Let's flip through a sketchbook. Yes, I filled another one. My name is Koosje Koena. Welcome to Draw Tip Tuesday. I love drawing and that's why I keep filling sketchbook after sketchbook. People are like, do you really draw every day? Yes, I do. Sometimes I skip a day, but mostly, on average, I do a drawing a day or more because it makes me happy. And I really hope that it makes you happy too. And I will flip through the pages of this recent sketchbook and we'll share some nuggets of things that I learned and also some pro tips for you. So stick around and let's dive in. This is a Hahnemühle Nostalgie Sketchbook, size A4. Last sketchbook I showed you ended in Portugal and this one continues there. Here are some color palettes I collected while in Lisbon. Colors that I noticed and represented places and vibes. I sketched people, my apartment. I sketched during lunch, before the food came and then after I ate it and drank another coffee. I was teaching in Lisbon and I find that great moments to draw in my sketchbook for myself are when I sit down for coffee or some other drink between classes. But a windy boat ride with the workshop group is a fun adventure to capture too. I sketched this man as part of my drawing and then later spotted him at a bakery where we had class somewhere else in the city. It was a strange coincidence. I like splashing coffee on the page. I actually made a video about that, which I will share with you in the video description. And this time, the coffee stain became a design element when I saw a guy sitting and wanted to draw him. This must look familiar if you watch my videos regularly. I remember how tricky the perspective was and how I kept thinking it was all wrong. But I kept going and in the end this turned out to be a drawing I love looking at. A before and after. I sketched the dish real quick, then started eating and drew the plate again after, and then I added color before getting the check. It's amazing how much you can get done in just a short amount of time. I love the kiosks in Lisbon and I was determined to collect a bunch of them in my sketchbook. People in a cafe. This one turned up as a Draw Tip Tuesday video as well. I met Penny, who is one of my loyal patrons on Patreon. But I could hardly fit her onto the page because, well, bad planning layout-wise. Well, that happens and I then just work with it. On my way back at the airport, I was drawing people in line at a cafe and a guy eating his pastel de nata noticed me drawing and came up, curious. We had a chat and I asked him to write his name next to the drawing I made of him. A sketchbook really is a fun way to have random conversations with friendly strangers. It was very busy at the airport and the line for luggage check-in was very long. I had fun though, standing up with my sketchbook in hand and a water-soluble pencil. And then I am home again, where there is still a lot to draw. You don't need to be far away to keep drawing. In fact, drawing keeps me grounded and happy wherever I am. On a commute, during morning coffee, noticing my direct surroundings. Being in the moment. Every drawing tells a story. This one captured the memory of a wonderful sunny afternoon with my drawing friends in town and lunch together. I chose to add a little bit of color to my line drawing, kind of based on the colors that were on my plate. This one was quite the process. First painting and then adding line and lots of texture. I may or may not have overworked it. I had fun anyway. Everything is interesting when you draw it. And sometimes drawing is my way of procrastinating before a workout, for example. Continuous line drawings of people on the train during a commute. Your sketchbook is the adventure when you stay creative and playful and try different approaches every time. Just simple stuff around us becomes so interesting. These are the things around me at my desk, done during a live mini workshop. I teach these sessions every month and anyone can join. Skill level doesn't matter. I come up with a fun assignment and we draw together for 90 minutes. Come join me on the next session too. Link is in the video description. This drawing is the start of another trip, to Italy this time. I had prepared a random spread with collage, and when I got on the train to the airport, I opened my sketchbook and found the collage pages to draw on top. Drawing while queuing again? Views on the way, and my first drawing in Orvieto, where I would be staying for a week to teach during an art retreat. I enjoyed doing this drawing and actually recorded the process for an upcoming Draw Tip Tuesday video, so stay tuned! It may look deliberate on this drawing that the buildings are cropped off. It wasn't. There was a market on the square, so I just started drawing the people and the tents, then decided that the buildings would be good for context. But of course they didn't fit, by far. My inner critic was very loud during the whole process. I like how it turned out in the end. Coffee in the various stages of drinking it, and for this view I first painted and then added line. Warm-up exercises in class and a continuous line exercise. Coffee and drawing after class. And then notes and drawings done during an informative and fun cathedral tour, and then at a wine and olive oil tasting evening too. I enjoyed going to a local cafe for my morning coffee every morning. Orvieto is a small town and people know each other. It was great to see how locals rushed in and out, drinking a coffee, standing at the bar, greeting each other and chatting. Soon enough, the woman behind the bar knew my coffee order, and I felt a bit like a local too. More sketches and notes taken during a few hours of cooking class with Italian chef Lorenzo. There's even part of a recipe for risotto in there. On the last page, class again. Painting first, then adding line. We made small rolls at cooking class, which we tried to draw, and it wasn't easy to make them look like the bread buns they were. And that was the last page. Luckily, I brought another sketchbook to continue in, which you will see at a next sketchbook tour once I've filled it completely. I hope this is inspiring you to also fill your sketchbook pages. It doesn't matter what you draw, when you draw, how you draw, what level you have. Just draw. If it makes you happy, it'll make you happy. So don't procrastinate on it. Just keep going and you will get better and you will get more confident with each drawing that you make. Next week I will be back with another Draw Tip Tuesday video, and for now I wish you a wonderful day and go ahead and go draw. Bye.